you want to do a drawing, and we're going to use lines only. We're going to express the communicative and expressive possibilities of line. And this is very good because here we are in Bali. And guess what? Balinese traditional painters work in black lines. What's the difference between abstract art compared to some other kind of art? No limits? No, there are limits. There are limits. Sorry. Unreal in what way? In expression. Abstract art can be very real and expressive. For example, red light, very expressive. If I draw a triangle is an abstract shape. Alright? If I add, it's like this. If I write the letter 5, the word 5, the number 5, that is completely abstract. 5 what? 5 pairs of shoes? 5 people? Is it still abstract? The answer, Mr. Stanley, is yes, it's still abstract. It's still abstract. That's semi-abstract because it's not exactly what a face looks like. But nevertheless, we can see a face there. Picasso never did pure abstract painting. His paintings were always semi-abstract. Semi-abstract. Now, why would an artist do a semi-abstract? You don't want to be weakness, a line that expresses weakness, physical weakness, mental weakness, spiritual weakness. You understand what I'm saying? So, this is the last step now. Now you're going to bring together the skills that you've been practicing in the last 2 exercises in one big drawing on that piece of paper. And you don't have to fill the whole piece of paper. You arrived a bit late anyway. It doesn't need to fill the whole paper. As you know as architects, space is as important as anything else. Then why have these mythical creatures existed for thousands and thousands of years in the form of stories and children's stories and so on? Why do they still exist in the human mind after all these thousands of years? I do want you to emphasize lines and shapes and patterns, and I do suggest that you don't try and imagine the mythical creature in advance and draw it. What I recommend is that you do it like you've done everything else, like swimming. You start making lines, you start making patterns, maybe you start here, maybe you start there, maybe you start there. You start making lines, make them thick, make them thin, make patterns and so on. But in the back of your mind, you know you're going to develop a strange, imaginary, mythical creature of your own.
In the mirror has no crown of light. The inner eye of a love deceived has lost its sight. True heart, we can never be apart. I don't want it any other way. Sweet song, a soundless chant that lingers on. A fire of love creates the golden day. True heart. The art.
I think this tool is most impressive.
Yeah.
What is the creature is that, like whether it's the creature, so they have a level abstraction that
Yeah.
you still can have your mind perceive by yourself, and then you
Listen
should,
to what he's saying, it's very important.
and then you should ask the person who draw, right?
Yeah.
What is in his mind when he make that stroke, right? He make that pattern, right?
Yeah. So they contain a strong element of mystery, and that mystery element is related to abstraction. I think I know why, but you tell us why.
The detail is very clear.
The detail is very clear, yeah.
And I love every thickness of lines that you draw.
It's very precise, very clear, very creative, very successful on every level. I appreciate different kinds of paintings for different kinds of reasons. There's a big difference between appreciation and liking, because appreciation is based on understanding. What I love about this is the way that this girl has gone into all these patterns, and I did mention pattern, so she's gone absolutely overboard on pattern. Love the scaly sort of pattern, and then only two things pop out. The hands. That hand, very realistically drawn, and that hand, a little more cartoony. There is a face here, but it's like a Humpty Dumpty thing, covered with patterns, and then a kind of a face here, but the two hands are quite real. I think that's so witty and funny and unexpected and clever.
How do you know it's a girl?
Because I know her. Where have you gone? Oh, what?
It's a guy.
I made a mistake, yeah. Yeah, all right, sorry. Okay. I thought it was the girl sitting at the same table as you. And I just want to say thank you for being a wonderful group. Biggest group we've ever had. First university student group we've ever had. And thank you for being such a great group and responding so enthusiastically to everything I've asked you to do today. Thank you.
Prospectus, they have their first exhibition in there, they have their process and progress in school, and they sign it.
Oh, I saw them signing this earlier on. I thought, I wonder what they're up to. Is it this one you signed or the other one?
This one.
So everybody's signature is in there. Oh, that's a wonderful souvenir for me. Thank you. Thank you very, very much.